Well, hey everyone, and happy Valentine's Day on this Valentine's Ash Wednesday combo day here in 2024. So, of course, in just a couple of hours, we will all be together at the church for our Ash Wednesday service at 7 p.m. I hope you're planning to be there. Don't forget, of course, if you can't be with us in person, we're live streaming that, of course, across all of our platforms. But in person is best for this service since it's hard to put ashes on your forehead on a screen. But of course, it's a great message and a great time of worship, even if you can't physically be with us, if you're working or traveling or homesick. So always remember that option. But we are so looking forward to our Ash Wednesday service at 7 p.m. in our main sanctuary. Tonight, we'll have the imposition of the ashes. We'll have beautiful music and a great message that really gets us going with the season of Lent. Now, Sunday, we got a little bit of a head start because we kicked off our Lent series last Sunday with the first. Our series is all about letting go over these next 8 weeks from last Sunday all the way till Easter. We're talking about letting go. And Sunday, we kind of kicked off with the idea of talking about some of the practices that we practice during Lent, the idea of giving and fasting and praying. And I thought it was important that we lay that foundation so we could think about over these last few days how we'll put those things into practice so that we came into today, the official beginning of Lent on Ash Wednesday, ready to go and ready to put those practices into place in our lives. So even though we had a little bit of a taste on Sunday of what Lent is, tonight's the official kickoff. We kick off at 7 p.m., as I said earlier, with our Ash Wednesday service at the church. Youth and kids are joining together, all ages from kindergarten up, in the fellowship hall in the lower building at 6 o'clock. They're having dinner together and then coming to the service as a group. Everybody else is meeting in the sanctuary at 7 p.m. Of course, this will be in replace of any other activities we have tonight besides youth and children that'll come as a group. So no choir or anything like that. They'll be back to cantata practice and regular choir practice next Wednesday night. So I hope you're planning to be with us. I hope you're excited about the beginning of Lent, of getting into this season. It's a beautiful season of reflection, of introspection, of prayer, of fasting, of giving, of preparing our hearts to truly be ready for the Easter celebration. So this Sunday is the second week of that series. So even though it's the first Sunday of Lent, it's the second in our series, Letting Go. And we're going to be talking all about being rewired by Christ, how our relationship with Christ rewires everything about who we are. Now, between now and Sunday, we've got a big event on Friday. We're cooking breakfast and serving breakfast and having a time of worship and devotion with the East Forsyth High School baseball team. We're going to gather at 8 a.m., so volunteers, cooks, anybody that can come and help, join us at 8 a.m. in the fellowship hall. The baseball team will be meeting and joining with us at 10 a.m., and then we'll spend about an hour with them and then send them off for practice because they're out of school that day. So folks have been asking about what to donate. We've got a lot of great donations already. Biggest thing we need now is folks to show up and help cook and serve and be with the students from the baseball team. So if you can cook, be there at 8. If you can serve, be there at 10. But we'd love you to come be here from the whole time from about 8 to 11. But if you can only be there for that time with the students, we'd love to have you at 10 a.m. So tonight, Ash Wednesday at 7, Friday, 8 a.m. cooking, 10 a.m. serving, and then Sunday morning, the first Sunday of Lent, the second of our series, Letting Go, as we're talking about the idea of being rewired by Christ as we continue to think about preparing our hearts and going through this Lenten season together, preparing for the Easter celebration. I can't wait to see you all in just a little bit. Now, one other thing I want to note and make sure you're aware of is this year we're doing our Easter egg hunt a little differently. We're doing our Easter egg hunt and a breakfast with the Easter Bunny, and it's going to be earlier this year. It's going to be a couple weeks earlier. It's going to be on the 9th of March, which is just about 3 weeks away. So make sure you're bringing in those filled Easter eggs. Sunday be a great time. We're going to have bins out in the lobby of the church. Bring them. If you got them already, bring them tonight. We'll take them tonight, but definitely start bringing them, pouring those in on Sunday. We talk about every year. We cannot have enough. And same this year. Again, we never know how warm it's going to be on the day of the Easter egg hunt, so don't bring chocolate. Bring candy, eggs, and eggs with toys and things like that. But definitely start piling those in as early as tonight and definitely this Sunday because we're going to need those a couple weeks earlier this year. We're really excited about this event being a little bit different, having a breakfast buffet, having the Easter Bunny there for pictures, and doing the egg hunt, maybe getting ahead of some other churches in our community so we even have a better turnout and a better participation in it. So make sure you'll hear more in the weeks to come about volunteering for that event. But the biggest thing you can do now is be bringing those filled Easter eggs in. Just avoid the chocolate. So be bringing those in. Bring them tonight when you come to Ash Wednesday at 7. Bring them on Sunday at 9 or 11 as we worship together. I can't wait to see you tonight or on Sunday at New Hope UMC in Gainesville, Georgia.